What's up, studs and chats? Today we have really good news about Battlefield 6, Call of Duty. Activision is looking to refund people, and I know what you will be thinking right now. Yo, Skizzle, like, you're just capping, man. Just cut the Activision and refunds. That's something that never happens, right? And I would say you're right, but this time it's actually going down. We also have some pretty sad news about NerosCinema. Sony is apparently canceling up PlayStation features. Make sure to smash and do not miss number 3 and number 1. Very important, okay? But coming in at number 8, the homie Ali added me in the situation. We're hearing that Gamescom 2021 will be a hybrid with both physical and online events this coming August. Now, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Like, are they gonna let people that have the Roni? I'm not sure, okay? Make sure you guys are washing your hands before smashing the like button. I definitely do not want anyone to catch the Roni. But Jeff Keighley says that it is official. I'm returning to produce and host Gamescom opening night live. He will be streaming that on Tuesday, August 24th. And of course, we're gonna be streaming that. It's gonna be a spectacular showcase event filled with indie games and mobile games. I mean, I'm just effing around. Let's hope that we got real video game announcements, news, and surprises. And I'm gonna take 2 seconds to appreciate Dr. Ini because he is definitely speaking my mind by saying, I hope we see GTA 6. But let me keep a $150 out here. It's probably not gonna happen. Sad but true. Facts no printer, facts no printer. Also in the news, the Sony ponies over at the PlayStation HQ are looking to remove the communities feature from PS4. They say that it is gonna be officially axed by Sony in April. We have the direct quote, and definitely let me know what your chat mastermind thinks about the situation. They say that thank you for using the PlayStation Communities feature on the PS4. Beginning April, this feature will no longer be supported or available on your PS4 console. However, you'll still be able to stay connected and enjoy messaging features and more on your PS4 and the PlayStation app. I remember using the Communities feature around Black Ops 3 days, and ever since that, I just stopped using. You think it's an L or a W? Let me know. Now, before we dive into what Activision did again, Battlefield 6 stuff and NerosCinema news, here's a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. You probably have heard a lot about VPNs, but you might not be using one, and that's a big problem, gentlemen. Just like how you don't want to be caught with your pants down, you do not want the bad guys looking into your data. Yes, every time you connect to the Wi-Fi, whether that be in a coffee shop, your friend's house, your mom's house, your dog's house, you are vulnerable. And even when you're at home, your internet service provider can see exactly what websites you hop on, and they can see everything you're doing. That's where VPN comes in to help, and Surfshark is incredibly easy to use. With a click of a button, you can turn it on or off. You get full protection. You get unlimited access to over 1,800 servers in 63 different countries. Surfshark can work on all of your devices simultaneously. The fun part here is that you can unblock country and region specific content on apps like Netflix by simply choosing that country's server. Just the other day, I was in a mood of watching an Indian movie that would defy laws of logic. I fired up Surfshark and boom, I was able to watch that. Seriously, studs, check out the link in the description. Invest in your privacy. It is $2.21 a month when you get that 2 years package. When you get that, you will get 3 free months, and that is on me. Surfshark offer 24/7 customer support and 30 days money back guarantee. So try it out. Link is in the description. Check them out, guys. They are really supporting the channel, and without this, I wouldn't be able to continue. Also in the news, major plot twist. Activision is promising refunds after accidentally releasing the new weapon. Now, dog, my cap meter is actually going up. This is cap. This gotta be cap because Activision, once they have monies,
we've got to have money.
They just do not like giving it back. Like, this gotta be big cap, okay? But let's actually check the article out. They say, whoops, Call of Duty Warzone didn't mean to put that crossbow in their game. You know what? Activision tweeted this out, and they have cut the comments because they do not want the homies flooding in, okay? Because when the homies flood in, the homies do flood in, all right? Like, you guys know these are facts, okay? But we got a live footage straight from our experts. Bean says it is not good enough, and Michael says, shut up, Mike, it's a good weapon anyway. So basically, essentially, and you know what? Shout out to the homie Commander Josh for adding me in the situation. Essentially, Trek have removed the crossbow from the game for the time being, and they're saying that it's going to be coming at a later date, and they're going to cap the challenge and progression. Basically, you need like 15 matches with this weapon, so they're going to put you on 14 matches. So basically, you would have to play one more match when the weapon will be available. That is if you have bought the weapon and you have completed the challenges in the past. It is kind of a W, but seriously, who am I kidding? Give them all. okay? And also in the news, Activision Blizzard layoffs to occur across European offices. Now this is a little bit sus because obviously recently like the big boy Bobby Kotick did end up getting $200 million. Bro, that is massive, okay? And somebody said this that I saw in my comment section from one of you. That man said that if I was Bobby Kotick, I would have kept 100 million and distribute the rest of it for like the business to the employees. And I'm like, bro, that is genius. You get $100 million for doing absolutely nothing. You got the homies loving you like no tomorrow. They're sucking your, you got happy employees. They're sending you prayers and love, you know. Obviously Bobby Kotick does not need prayers. He just need
money.
That's essentially what it comes down to. Like, let me keep $150. But seriously, dog, with that $200 million, even like if he wanted to keep like 150 million for himself and distribute 50 million to the employees, this would have been a game changer. Those employees wouldn't have to leave. They would be eating for centuries to come, dog. Like 50 million, that is massive. We got guys like Mr. Beast out there, and we got guys like Bobby Kotick. I mean, why am I even trying to compare somebody that high to somebody that low? Seriously, give them all, okay? It is Activision. It happens all the time. But speaking of some sad news, and this is something that I kind of relate to some extent, because NerosCinema, he's a Call of Duty YouTuber, massive YouTuber, somebody who I actually admire, says that YouTube was always the one thing in my life that I didn't F up. It always gave off the illusion that I'm not a complete waste of space, but I'm self-aware enough to know that any success I had was sheer luck. That it's not luck, brother. It's not luck. Yes, half of it can be luck, but you know, the more you work, the more luck you get on your side. These are facts, no printer, okay? That people only watch because of clickbait, pity, or routine. Everything on YouTube is clickbait, my brother. But there are two types of clickbait. One is something that is clickable, and that is clickbait. Like if you put something in the title and you talk about it, that is not clickbait, all right? Says with that being said, I'm moving on from YouTube. I don't know if I will ever come back. Likely not, because crawling back is almost as pathetic as my entire existence. Thank you all for being here for the ride. I'm sorry that I'm not able to continue to be background noise to your daily lives. That is big Satch, my guy. And he also did tweet this out the other day by saying, me talking about how Call of Duty used to be about multiplayer and not Warzone. And to be honest, man, I don't hate Warzone, but brother out here is spitting mad facts. And this is something that I relate to as well. I feel like that if I was just doing Call of Duty alone on my channel, I probably would have gave up a long time ago. There was a time when I wanted to quit. I guess stuff like that always happens if you're somebody that is pursuing your passion. There would be days that you will feel like quitting, but it is all about, like, you know, persisting through a rainy day, okay? That's when you get stronger. You gotta pursue when you're feeling down. That's basically how it is. But I don't blame the homie. Like, if he's gonna quit, I wish him the best, but really, like, nobody knows like why he's quitting. Maybe something happened in real life, maybe it's Call of Duty, maybe it's a bunch of things. Maybe he's gonna come back, and I hope he comes back, but surely he doesn't have to, because it is his life. So sad day for sure. But some good news on the other hand. You know, we actually got Charlie Intel, and this is something that I saw yesterday, and Charlie Intel has tweeted the fact that, you know, in the hut near TV station in Verdansk, there's a map Verdansk itself on the wall. Now, if you stay in the hut for a little while, the map on the wall will explode. Potential hint for what's to come. People will look at that, and we got experts out here. Shout out to Luke Said for adding the situation. And there's a homie who said that this is just a C4. I remember seeing a comment. Yes, sorry, that was my C4. Some people are saying this is just the C4, and honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the C4, because the nuke event leaks have been going on for years, dog. Like, I remember talking about like a nuke event last year when Verdansk came out. There were in-game files and leakers were talking about it. It did not make sense then, but now it does make sense. But seriously, don't let your dogs out. Also in the news, Battlefield 6 reveals sometime in May, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a dedicated video on this or not. If I do have a dedicated video, like, I'm just gonna edit this clip out, and I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I probably would have a dedicated video. Well, this is post Skizzle. I did make a dedicated video. Definitely check that out on the channel. There's a video clip. The information is coming from Jeff Grubb, and just now, even Tom Henderson, credible leaker, but this time he's saying prediction. All right, so obviously this is not gospel. Do not take this as gospel. Says prediction time May 7th is the Battlefield 6 reveal, and I feel like that's when we're gonna see it. Like, if you see my last video, you will understand the plot twist. I'm sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but definitely check that video out from earlier. All right, but check out this video on the screen. Hit the subscribe bell so I can interrupt you every time you're about to score on your crush. Subscribe.